Hey there, and welcome back to Plays Well with Butter. I'm Jess Larson, and my herb butter roast turkey is the easiest recipe for an unforgettable Thanksgiving, Friendsgiving, or any other holiday meal you're celebrating this season. We're gonna start by slathering a turkey with a compound butter made with some of the best holiday ingredients: lemon, fresh herbs, and garlic. The butter bastes the turkey as it roasts, resulting in the most flavorful and juicy turkey you've ever had. And the best part is, it's so easy to make. I'm going to show you a simple method that all but guarantees your turkey roasts beautifully evenly and stays super moist. So trust me when I say this year is going to be the year that everyone at your Thanksgiving table will be obsessed with the turkey. Now, I'm the first to admit that roasting a turkey for the holiday dinner can be completely overwhelming, especially if you've never done it before. Turkey has a notorious reputation for being dry, bland, and its long cook time makes the logistics of getting everything else on the table kind of a nightmare. I've totally been there, and I'm telling you, this herb butter roast turkey will change everything. It boasts classic herbaceous, garlicky, buttery flavor that pairs with everything else on your holiday table beautifully, and it comes together in 2 hours or less. You're gonna wanna start by preparing your turkey. For this recipe, you're gonna need a 12 to 14 pound turkey that's been spatchcocked. Spatchcocking is a butchering technique for poultry, which you also might know of as butterflying. The turkey's backbone is removed so it lays flat as it roasts, and you can ask your butcher at the grocery store to take care of this for you, but it's also really easy to do at home. Be sure to check out our How to Spatchcock Turkey video for a step-by-step walkthrough. The other component that makes this roast turkey so special is a lemon herb butter that we're gonna slather into every nook and cranny of the turkey, ensuring it gets super flavorful as it roasts. So what I have here is a bunch of fresh herbs, and we're just gonna start by chopping them really fine so we can mix them into our butter. You can use any variety of hearty fresh herbs that you love. Your goal is to get about 1/3 a cup. For turkey, I love using a combination of rosemary, fresh sage, thyme, and oregano. And if you're wondering whether you could use dried herbs instead of fresh, I really suggest going for fresh during the holidays, especially for a special dinner like Thanksgiving. The flavor of fresh herbs is just so much richer and more pure, but if they're not readily available for you, that's totally fine. You can swap out the fresh herbs with dried herbs. This is my favorite part about cooking during the holidays, is smelling all of the fresh herbs. And that's exactly what we're looking for. Really finely chopped fresh herbs. The other couple of ingredients I need to prep for my butter are zesting some lemons and really finely chopping or grating some garlic cloves. So I'll just run both along my microplane, and we're only using the zest for this recipe. It's where the purest lemon flavor really comes from, so you can save those lemons for another recipe that you need lemon juice for. You're gonna wanna use about 2 lemons. My lemons are pretty small here, so I'm zesting 3. And then the last thing we'll do is just grate up some garlic, and running garlic along the blade of a microplane slices it into really fine little pieces. And I really like this for something like a compound butter because the garlic just kind of melts away into the butter. And now that we've got our aromatics prepped, we're just gonna mix them into some softened butter. So I have 8 ounces of butter here. I'm gonna add the herbs, the lemon, the garlic, and that's what we're gonna use to season our turkey. So you're gonna take your spatchcocked turkey and put them on a sturdy surface and pat the surface of the turkey as dry as possible using some paper towels. And at this point, our turkey is ready to season. You're gonna try to lift the skin from the surface of the meat, and you can do so just in a sweeping motion like this. So we've got our lemon herb butter, and you can take a good handful and put it under the skin like so, and just use your other hand to press it off over the surface of the meat. So I'm just gonna keep doing this and keep working around the turkey. And I like seasoning the meat directly like this because it sort of bastes the turkey as it roasts and keeps the meat super juicy and flavorful. And we can spin it to get into the legs from where the thigh meets the rest of the body. Grab more butter and spread it across. And we'll just repeat that on the other side. And of course you're gonna wanna use the biggest cutting board you have for this, but a spatchcock turkey, when he's laying flat like this, is really wide. So if some of your turkey comes into contact with the counter, just be sure to disinfect it really well before you begin prepping anything else. And once your turkey is all buttered up, you're gonna carefully transfer it to your roasting pan. And just lay it flat right in the roasting pan. I'm gonna go wash my hands, disinfect my work surface, and then we'll finish prepping our turkey for the oven. I've got my buttered turkey in a roasting pan with some aromatic veggies like carrots and onions that are gonna perfume the turkey as it roasts and really enrich in the flavor of the turkey drippings. And because I'm gonna use the drippings to make a turkey gravy, I've also got the backbone and the neck bone in here as well. It's gonna roast and just really make for a flavorful gravy. And all that we have left to do is give one last final season. So I have some kosher salt here. I'm gonna generously season the surface of the turkey with kosher salt. You wanna use about like 2 teaspoons, maybe even a tablespoon. Really make sure that your turkey is generously seasoned. Freshly ground black pepper. And I drizzle a little bit of olive oil over the top to help it brown up. We're after that really browned, crispy skin. And if you have any leftover herb butter that you didn't use to season the turkey, at this point you can just dot it on the surface of the turkey, just like this. It's gonna melt as soon as the turkey hits the hot oven, and those herbs and that garlic are gonna drip down the surface of the skin. So we're gonna transfer the turkey to a super hot oven, 450 degrees, and let it cook for 30 minutes. Then we're gonna take the turkey out and baste it with the beautiful drippings that start to develop at the bottom of the pan. We'll reduce the heat to 350 degrees and cook for 1 more hour, stopping to baste the turkey every 20 minutes and rotating the pan as we go for even roasting. What we're looking for here is the thickest part of the thigh and breast to register 155 degrees Fahrenheit. Then we're gonna let it rest, and carry over heat will continue to cook the turkey to a safe 165 degrees. Look at our beautiful turkey. It is so golden brown. It is perfectly cooked, so it's gonna be so juicy and flavorful, and all of that flavor of those herbs and butter is gonna come through beautifully. Have you ever seen a homemade Thanksgiving turkey that looks this good? I don't think so. I really hope you try this recipe this year, so head over to Plays Well with Butter for the full recipe. It includes a ton more tips and tricks to help you make the best turkey of your life. And speaking from experience, it's gonna be the first year that everyone at the Thanksgiving table won't be able to stop talking about the turkey. But before you go, be sure to like and subscribe for more special holiday recipes that pack a big punch of flavor from Plays Well with Butter. I'll see you next time.